All right, I have no idea how this is gonna look. I'm still using my my rear camera on my phone, and I have an old lady here today. But it's been a while, and I don't know. I just kind of want to like. All right, so I don't know if you guys know. I know you know. I put it on my thing, but and I've talked about it. I have this other channel. It's called The Spiritual Blend, and if you click on there, my shorts are kind of like awkward, and so are my videos. It's just I'm doing this challenge, so I kind of have to like do specific parameters. But then, like, I was thinking about it the other day, and it's like I really don't have to. Do you know what I mean? It's like this challenge is for fun. I think you can win some money too. I'm not sure, but at the same time, it's like my whole reason for doing this other channel. It was so I have a bunch of ideas, and they're going on in my head like 500 times a day. I told my husband I'm just going to start writing everything down. I'm doing that with my dreams too, because I don't know, like sometimes I don't remember them. And so then if I write it down or like put it in my phone or something, and I'm kind of trying to like get organized, because I don't know. I'm just trying to, I don't want to like say that I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to have like, what are these things that are coming at me? What are these thoughts, these ideas? What does it all mean? And I don't mean like in the big scheme of things, like, what is the answer to life? Because honestly, I feel like we don't know what that is. We're just, we're just actively creating it, and that we're just kind of, as we go along. And I feel like the different aspects, the different beliefs, the different traditions and things like that, I feel like that adds flavor to it, and that adds your own personal touch. Just like when people like say, like when you manifest something, and I'm big on intention, because I feel like say, and I don't know why I'm using this as an example, but like say you create a crime. So say you do something like a crime or something. The difference between like it being a crime and something the penalty or whatever is intent, right? So intent is big. It's like, what's the intent in a belief? Why are you believing this way? So you have to kind of break that down inside you and figure out what that means. That's not saying that any one belief is better than another, or that it means more, or that it's more true, because I feel like that's not it. I feel like it's what works for you. And the way I'm relating it to manifestation is like, that's how you come into your understanding of yourself and your place in the spiritual world, and in the 3D world, as people say. And I feel like, I always say it all the time too. I feel like a child. I feel like a kid in a candy store. That's kind of how I feel right now. It's like since day one, since I was a kid, I've always been like fascinated by like different cultures, different beliefs, and all of that. And like now I feel like that I'm in this state that I'm making it a bigger part of my life than I have in a long time. And just things that like are coming to me, do you know what I mean? Things that like I'm more aware of, and things that like I'm getting little hints and whatever on. It's like this big, I don't know, now I get to play in it. Do you know what I mean? So, and I feel like that's what we should all be doing. You know what I mean? Like the goal is, to get as much out of the beauty of life that you can. And I feel like, with rules and regulations, yeah, you need that, because if you don't, it's just like I need to structure myself, because you have to have that balance. It's the whole reason why the masculine and feminine aspect, you know what I mean? You have to have that balance. It's not, you don't find that in somebody else. You have to balance that inside yourself. Or, somebody's entire life revolves around cleaning up after you or fixing your mistakes. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's awesome if you can just like float around and be happy and in dreamland all day, which I would love to do. But at the same time, you have to have responsibility for yourself. Is there some parts of you that's like a little bit more, and yeah, that's what makes us different. But at the same time, I'm needing to be a little bit more structured, just because I do have children, and, I live in the world, and it will make those things that I like to do, that I enjoy doing, and that, the opportunities that are coming to me that much more tangible. Do you know what I mean? So And it's just, then you like, I was watching this, she's part of the challenge too. I have to send her, I'll send her one of her videos over. She's an angel intuitive. And, just one of the things she said, like, really hit me today too. It's like, making those things that you don't want to do, spiritual. Do you know what I mean? Because then it puts more meaning into it. And then you, if you don't have time to meditate or whatever, do that. And then, like, while you're folding your laundry, my favorite thing to do, laundry. And so, but like, using those moments to, like, and I do that. Like, when I do stuff, like, I'll put my mind will be somewhere else just because that's just how I am. But doing it, like, in a pleasant way, not in a worrying way. So, I don't know if I'm making any sense. But anyway, so if you do check out my other channel, give me a little bit of grace, because it's kind of sloppy. And it's like, I had to do these shorts, which I don't do shorts with my face. I usually do, like, my, box of positivity or things like that. Like, more like a creative, like, not me type of thing. And I kind of want to do this other channel like that too. I kind of want to do more, I do want to, like, discuss things that I think are important, because my big thing that I want to do there is, like, kind of dive into all the differences, and but not from a personal standpoint. I'm keeping this channel more my personal, because I feel like I need that outlet, and I don't want to, like, deter anybody that might not agree with what I'm saying on this other project, just because I feel like I want it to be more inclusive. I want it to be something that somebody, like, if they can't figure out what they're doing, or, do you know what I mean? So that way they can kind of go there and be like, oh, well, that's a good point. I like that idea. Or, I don't agree with that, but I do agree with this, that type of thing. So, and then I feel like I would love to do with, any of you guys too, if I get, I'm not going to say if, I want to say when it gets going and things get to a point that I'm thinking, doing different things, like, have, like, participation, people do things, maybe even having, like, people come on and do, like, talks and stuff like that, or featuring something that I don't do but somebody else does, and then maybe I try it and they critique it, type of thing. So I'm just really excited, because these are the type of things that are I want to do, and it's all exploratory, because honestly, that's where I am right now. I'm just, like, in this big, expansive, I want to do this phase, but I have to hold my feet on the ground, because I live in this world, and, I have to, until something comes to the point, because I know a lot of times people will say too that, if this is something you're supposed to do spiritually, or it'll be provided for you. But at the same time, just like with manifestation and all that kind of thing, you do have to put a little work in. You can't just, like, here, I'm gonna just do nothing but this. And if I feel like those people that do that, they can't do anything else, that they really are, that's what they're supposed to do. I mean, if they give up everything, and that's it, kind of like monks and stuff like that. But that's their path. Do you know what I mean? But for me, I can't just ignore all the things that I don't want to do, because, I love my family, and I think it keeps me grounded. But I'm just really excited, and there's just, like, so much I want to share, and I want to just, like, soak up and spit it out in my own way, and then figure out, like, if that resonates with people. It's just, that's what I'm all about. And I feel really awesome right now, because I feel like that's what it's about. I'm not, you know what I mean? Not, my thing too. Like, I don't want to, like, spend hours trying to figure it out or put it in a box. But that's the thing, though. It's not putting it in a box. It's I am just out here exploring life and spiritually exploring. And if you guys, want to join me, I'm going to try and do stuff over there. I'm going to have to, like, split time and figure it out, because I do want to keep this channel. This one is just, the other one's, like, just in the beginnings, and it might flop. Who knows? But I like being able to do this and just be completely, like, hey, I'm a big goofball, blah, 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 and not worry about it. And I'm so stiff in these other videos. It reminds me of my beginning videos on this channel. And like that one tarot one that I leaked out. It makes me laugh. You guys should see some of my other ones. It's hilarious. But I did some master editing there. Like, here's the moon card. Bing! Right? Anyways, so yeah. I'm feeling really good because I'm past that whole like this is not a way to believe and blah blah blah. And I don't know why I was like that, but we're not gonna rehash that because I think I went over that before. But anyway, so I'm excited, and I'll let you guys know if anything else comes up. I think with my other channel, I'm going to do kind of like an invitation, like a hey, this is what this is about, and da 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 to people, and see if they're interested. And if you see my shorts, it's okay to laugh at them. I laugh at them too. So, I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea how much I have grown as a person, just being able to say my piece. And even if, like, you know, it's just like the people that I've met along here, the advice that I've gotten from people, and just like the sharing of ideas has been amazing. And I feel like that's why, like, this is good. So, all right, I will talk to you guys later.